17:16. So I had to stop listening to my lectures in the background. I'm calling Kylie Willis.
And the second is like if we were to go legal and say example, meaning like it doesn't matter what happened, what the law or what the court said will be right. Like it will be quite unfair because there's a lot of things.
Hi, you've reached Kylie Willis from the Department of Community and Justice. I'm not available at the moment, but if you'd like to leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Either or, Australia would definitely be leading towards more political constitution.
Okay, Kylie Willis. This is Azizkan Najmedinov, and I'm doing video recording at the same time. So I'm trying to attend my online class at the university. And at that same time, the drug addict junkie Tony that you have successfully weaponized, I give you full credit for that. Yeah, he's been basically, turning up and down his music. Corinna Daly got caught in her lies. So you, by the way, important point. So no one has gone to deny that you committed a fraud in writing. You're saying it verbally, but then when I put it directly, people start, wiggling their asses, excuse my language. So what's happening here, Kylie Willis? So you're now committing premeditated, deliberate and intentional acts of blatant and severe dishonesty. And it's the only ground, you see, on this one, the only ground for you to act in such an unlawful way, because you're acting, I'm dealing with you in your official capacities, okay? Corinna Daly tried to do some things, like something about her personal thing. I'm not calling Corinna Daly because of, her personal things. I'm calling because she's a public official. Same thing with you, okay? So as a public officials, you have chosen premeditated, deliberate and intentional, blatant and severe dishonest conduct, and you're doing it solely, I repeat, solely, or this one is done solely on the grounds of my ethnic and racial background. Namely, you wouldn't have dared to commit such blatant acts of dishonesty if I was a white person. You are more than welcome to claim a defense by providing an example that you behaved equally, in such equally blatant, dishonest manner against white people. I mean, I think that everyone, including the court, would be quite curious if you decide to come with that defense. But I'm just doing my part. I'm documenting your conduct. You're also fully aware that I'm a person with severe disability condition. So, and what else can I say? Well, yeah, and well, that just only clinches the deal about a deliberate and intentional and premeditated, by now it's very clear, act of cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment of an innocent victim of your own crimes. So you committed fraud, you victimized me for 2 years, and on top of that, now you're actually trying to increase your victimization by a factor of 10. Okay, so I'm going to just sit and document and register all the facts. And I'm going to pursue foolish remedies on everything. Okay? And every time this Tony is going to switch on his music, I'm going to call you. Okay? Because it's very clear to me that you have chosen a deliberate dishonesty as another way of abusing me, and I have to defend myself against that. By the way, under the law, I have quite a few effective defenses, especially when I can now demonstrate clearly a deliberate, premeditated dishonesty. How dumb you are, people. And by the way, this whole thing will be reported to the international media. So much for that, state of New South Wales. Here we go. Every time that piece of shit is going to switch on his music, I'm going to take a video evidence.